I'll say Anthony is probably the most seasoned out of everybody. Like he in a play, he in a series, he in a commercial, like all at the same time. He's on top of it, and probably one of the most. I mean, everybody in the cast is talented, but as far as him being a scene partner, he's probably one of the most um, easiest to feed off of as far as like his skill level. Like the scene where we were both crying, like I'm looking at him, he looking at me. We both got tears in our eyes, and I'm just looking at him, getting sad, looking at him. So yeah, he's probably one of the most talented people I know, like on this cast. So
Yeah, same. I feel like I haven't had the privilege of working with him in the scene or anything, but he inspires me in ways that he probably doesn't even know. And everything he said, he's just quality. He is an inspiration in every way of the word.
serious about his craft, serious about it.
I appreciate having that in any kind of network that I see, just a vision of like, wow, like this is what the work means. This is what it looks like to put in the work. This is a result in a sense of what it means to put in the work, and that drives me. Like when I'm on my own, when I'm grinding, when I'm working, I'm like, wow, like I want to keep out. This is what I'm aspiring to attain. Like this is what I want to be. I want to feel that, or at least look like I'm feeling. I don't know how you feel inside. I never had that chance, but he looks comfortable on here. Like there's nothing that's gonna shake him. He looks like he's where he's supposed to be, and that's inspiring.
She got a lot of energy. I love Rhonda. Yeah. She always ready. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning and she be ready to go. Energy always on 100. I love her. Her energy is always positive. No matter what the conditions are, whether we tired, exhausted, she's still.
Yo, she be in it. She be
always
in it.
100.
Like, she is mama. She is mama's. Like she is her. I will never. That is her. Like she comes in and she embodies that. She puts on, whether it's a wig or not, she be like, I got my wig, and she goes into it, and it's just like, it's like magic watching y'all. When y'all do it, it's just like,
it doesn't matter what time of night it is, none of that. She's always ready.
Yeah.
And I like that about her. He's another one, very talented.
He's weird. He's weird. That's like, every time I go on, he's weird. Like that's my favorite line he ever had, is when he says weird. That's like special to me.
Juan Carlos, another one, so talented. Like he's like a secret weapon, because it's like you don't really know like how what he gonna come with. In a couple scenes I saw with him, like the scene where he got beat up, and he was supposed to get emotional and stuff like that. I was like, wow, this dude is really talented. And also the crying scene with him, another crying scene where I was just like trying to hold it together because he was making me sad and just letting tears go. And I get inspired by like my castmates when they do stuff like that, because I'm coming into this relatively green, and these dudes is like snapping their fingers and tears is coming out their eyes. So it's just Juan is very inspiring. To be so young as well, and to be so in tune with his talent and gifts and stuff like that, it's inspiring.
Before I started working on the show, when I was doing like my homework and shit, Juan was when I saw him doing his performance, I think it's when you say he was like crying, he had like a bruised eye or something, and I was like, damn, like, am I ready for this? Like, I was like, sheesh, like, everybody's so great, dog. Like, I swear to God, everybody's so great.
The villains of the show. Carl is hilarious.
And both of them motherfuckers is funny as fuck.
He be coming up with the craziest punchlines. Like, what was he doing? What was he saying?
Just yesterday, he was saying that we was like just going. We was in the scene, and Carl was saying something about like, I need something in my pockets, and Dave was just like, I sold them motherfuckers up. Right? And I was like, yo, I had this thing. I was like, no, it's just funny as fuck. And then, actually,
the fact that he's always eating is one of those idiosyncrasies that he added to the character, like to just make it a little extra. Like his character always got snacks, and I was like, why? Like, how did he even think of that? Like, to always have like a honey bun or fucking
oatmeal pie,
right? So I think that's dope. And then the Spoon character, like he's the original villain of the show. Like, so he holds it down as far as Right.
Yeah.
He's the one that set it off, and he holds that character down. Um, I just feel like both of them, they give you an interesting dynamic of like what it means to be a villain, because you got one that's like real serious, and then the other one is like funny and like
Off the walls.
but
just
they
like,
both still, you know, are antagonistic. So I think they're both extremely talented.
Yeah.
I want people to take away the fact that we take a little bit and turn it into a whole big, huge, magical thing. And I think that's important to see, that you don't really need a whole huge budget. You don't need like this elaborate crew. You don't need all the extras, and you could still make something dope. And I feel like that's what I want everybody to take away from it.
Yeah. I feel like every time I see somebody new on set, I think of myself when I first came on set, because I also didn't know this whole being a series regular happened as a part of a journey. When I first came in, I was just like one of those cameos. And so I always think about how I felt that day, and like all my nerves and like all that stuff. And like what I felt was love when I first walked on set. I felt that chemistry, that atmosphere. And what I want everybody else to feel is that when they come on set, I want them to know like you're comfortable. You can be okay. It's okay. Like we gonna get it. It's like don't get in your head so much, because that's just how I think about myself. So I just know how y'all broke me out of that, and I want to create that same atmosphere for everybody else that comes on here. Like, yo, this is a place where you can be free, where you don't have to think about, you know, yourself, be in your head at all. Like, we here to balance off of each other. We're here to help out each other. We're here to make something successful and beautiful. And you'll love the product at the end. For sure, you're gonna love the product at the end. Like he's saying, like it's quality at the end. When you see yourself, you're gonna be like, wow, like that's beautiful as fuck. So yeah.